Let's go.
Why did that come through my television? Wait, why is everything coming through my television? Uh-oh. But I have my headphones plugged in and I can hear you guys through my headphones. That doesn't even make sense. It's doing both. How is that even possible? Hold on, did I fix it? Oh, now I can hear it. What the fuck was that? In the 6 years I've streamed, that has never happened. What the fuck was that? All right, anyways, good start. I know how to start a stream.
Let's go!
All right, it says... I'm going to read it in my Monica voice. You're now watching DDLC Summertime Mod on Ratrapina Twitch channel. Since it's DDLC Binge Week, here is a poem I wrote like 6 months ago. A miserable diagnostic cries in a whirlpool of shame. Glaring lights repeating its emotional code blurs into a pastel gray. Alive, I escape from the bright bedded hall into an open chamber. It's a cold atmosphere. What I see are the so-called amber-colored cockroaches, like body bags waiting to be condemned, lured into the chambers of mankind, alone and crucified. Realization, an epiphany, rewrites the fairy tale script of what we called heretics. I take Shakespeare's feather that has been unable to tie a happy ending and sign my own revelation. That almost sounded like a Monica poem. Is that a Monica poem?
No, I made it up.
Oh, you made it up. Okay.
Damn, nice.
Wow. Actually, it was convincing. I actually thought it was, like, legit. I like this art you found. Wow. Imagining the Doki girls outside of that liminal school and, like, in a nice summertime atmosphere is both the appeal of this art and the game. The mod, rather, that we are playing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's, like, it's like for a mod. I just looked up summertime and I found it now. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Indeed. Alright, well, I am loving Doki Summertime, so it is time to continue. Yep. Alright, we got Breath of the Wild Tuesday. We're getting close to the end. It says DDLC Plus, but we're actually just doing Summertime. Because why not? I'm actually kind of addicted to this. I've been thinking about it. Oh, Meek Loki. I've been thinking about it. I actually listened back to the first stream a little bit because I wanted more without spoiling the rest. Oh, I love this opening theme. I'm gonna have to listen to the soundtrack of this mod whenever I finish this. Okay, I have no clue how much is left, and I don't care. Let's just continue and see what's happening. All right, let's just get right into it. It's Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. I wouldn't go as far as to say I'm not looking forward to anything, but up until a week ago, most of the days seemed like a blur, and often I wasn't even sure what day of the week it is. I don't know how much longer this will last, but I'm glad Sayumbo introduced me to her new friends. I'm not invested enough in literature to join their club, but with all the new things that happen, who knows what else the summer will bring. There's definitely a kind of connection between me and Sayori. Could this be a sort of revival of our friendship, or something more? Alright, how's the audio?
Among Us.
Actually, everybody say something really quick. Let's just test the audio before we continue and make sure it's good. Putting up the stream schedule so that people who are listening can skip past us if they want.
Yeah, no problem. I had a very fun time today with you, Rat. I was so happy.
We went to watch the Mario movie. And it was great.
Damn, you lucky bastard.
And Maz looked scared because I was driving really fast. I was driving like 100 miles per hour on the highway.
Oh
yeah,
my
you
God.
were fucking driving like 100 miles on the
Among
highway.
Us,
I was literally holding the freaking like handle thing on the top of the car.
I'm a completely safe driver. I've never been in an accident.
You know, you're a safe driver, but you drive like my fucking mother, who drive like the world is ending, basically.
I have this much patience. That's nothing. I'm pretty
Hey, Red, turn me down like 4% on Discord or 5%.
You should have seen that coming. All right, try again.
Among Us.
Somehow Coffee's loud, whatever, on the stream, but like through my ears on Discord, he's not loud. I don't know.
Oh, my sounded.
Yeah, I think everyone sounds good.
That sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Yuri and I had a great time together despite the weather trying to get in the way. She was helpful, invested, and she even said we would continue our adventure.
Stream!
The stream, the destruction. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm no rocket scientist, but these both sound pretty promising. However it goes, it will only go forward if I actually reach out and take the opportunity with my own hands. After all, doing nothing didn't get me too far, I feel. But what about Monica? With that, I embark on my journey to the ice cream shop Sayori told me about yesterday. As I arrive, I recognize two of the girls chatting at a table. Well, there's not Sambo. Natsuki, rather.
I'm telling you! We're telling the same story with each of them giving their own take on how things should happen, correct?
You wish! Most of the time, most of them are literally just trying to force a happy ending onto a story that is meant to be unpredictable and sad.
Hey, mind if I join in?
Welcome back, Rat. I'm glad you could make it.
Hi, hi. Where was I? Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Have you seen Sayori and Monica? I don't care about you, bitch. I mean, what?
Monica is bound to appear at any moment since she's the least likely of ours to dispute without a good reason.
Rat, just look around you. Do you think Sayori would miss out on this? A brand new ice cream shop and hanging around with her best friends? Guess you don't know her well enough. You should have seen her at the school festival.
Now that she mentioned it, I didn't see her at the festival all day. I doubt she was avoiding me. We probably just visited the stands at different times. What do you mean?
We barely finished our performance. First thing on her mind was, do we go to the cafe now?
I remember there being a sort of cafe in one of the classrooms. They served several drinks and snacks. Their chocolate cake was delicious, and I even bought an extra one to take home. As I'm recalling all the stands in my mind, Natsuki kept going on about their experience at the festival.
And I got a plushy tiger hat.
That sounds really dumb, Natsuki.
Well,
At
you
this
sound like a
moment,
smooth brain.
I knew I messed up.
Oh my god.
Not cute.
Speaking of cute, Sayori arrives with her neon green bird blushie tucked under her left arm. If she was wearing her PJs, I'd swear she just fell out of bed. Her wide smile is radiating with joy, and she waves at us immediately after noticing us. She puts down Mr. Bird next to her as she takes her seat.
Hi, everybody! Seriously? You brought a plushie? Way to boost the atmosphere.
What do you mean?
Plushie, ice cream, you... Can we add anything to make it more kid-friendly?
Cupcakes with kitten faces?
Hey! Anyway, why are you late, Sayori? Do I need to have a talk with you about oversleeping again?
Natsuki imitates cracking her knuckles, but in a playful manner.
I was all set to leave home, then I accidentally,
She mutters something under her nose, but with a sneaky smile curving on her face.
You accidentally what?
the whole thing.
Sayori, could you clarify what is it you accidentally did?
Well, I was just holding it in my hand, then
Hello and welcome to Stone Cold Steve's. What can I get you?
ice cream!
We look behind us and see the one greeting us is an all too familiar person. Ha! You thought it was a waitress, but it was me, Monica!
That's a
Oh my
fucking
God.
JoJo reference.
Bruh.
Rose.
Monica reads JoJo. It's confirmed now. It's canon.
Okay, she's bumped up a little bit for me now.
Ratrapina.
Someone followed us home,
Ratrapina.
everybody. Monica. Oh, Monica gets a chuckle out of Natsuki and Sayori, but the joke seems to have flown over Yuri's head.
Hello, Monica. If you're the waitress,
Not getting a joke is one thing, but taking it seriously is on a whole new level.
I have one request. Please, can you make Natsuki read a real book for once?
Damn, she was hiding her power level!
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's such a big.
Fucking Dragon Ball reference.
Even your jokes sound like a quote from some novel.
You don't like to read books, Natsuki.
Of course I do. Well, if you, I just don't read them super seriously. Unlike some people here, you only want one thing, and it's freaking disgusting. Oh my god. Oh my god,
I
that's an
concur,
old ass
Natsuki.
fucking meme. Oh my god.
As I demonstrated, I am fond of the occasional, how would you say, banter.
Whatever you say, Princess of Darkness.
That's Ender Princess. I'm the End. I actually like that.
Huh? What?
Oh, nothing. Oh, didn't you want to continue the topic from a minute ago?
Oh yeah.
What was the topic?
We were dissecting the various aspects of stories written by hobbyists we read on the internet.
Fanfiction. Yeah. You know, I'm not crazy about good grammar, but are some people really this bad at it?
Some people can't help it, Natsuki.
Like you've ever heard of proofreading?
Monica looks away and lightly shrugs her shoulders. I wouldn't want to start an argument about grammar either.
Regrettably, I have to agree. Publishing a work low quality. Sorry, such word quality tells more about the writer herself or himself than the characters in the story.
Yeah, so yeah, I could look past that. Then there's stuff that just doesn't make sense. A character says some sad stuff and she's grinning like a carved pumpkin lantern. Or when somebody literally says sigh, hard is it to write sigh, she sighs, etc.
That is quite the amateur mistake, if I may add. I read horror iterations of that one specific story they make inordinate variations of, and apologies in advance, but there's a fine line between horror and parody.
Okay, it took me a minute, but I just realized that this is so meta. They're talking about DDLC fan mods like this one.
Oh my god.
But people who don't know how to fucking do proper grammar and writing.
Story and cheap scares just for the sake of it is even worse than not having it at all. It's like trying to build atmosphere but haphazardly painting a room red halfway and filling it in with strong, musty smell. only way that it is scary is if you prepaid for renovating that room.
Yuri lets out a very stressed sigh.
I'm sorry. I'm finished.
I don't get what you two are talking about.
The three girls laugh at Yumbo's remark. If jokes were airplanes, this place would be an airport. Come on, girls, it's not like any of us had a great deal of success when we were crafting our first stories. Just remember when we started sharing poems.
I loved reading everyone's poems. I wish mine was as good.
Sayori, you're doing it again. Monica shoots Sayori with a gun. I mean, shoots Sayori a knowing smile. It took her a couple seconds to recuperate, like waiting for a ball that's being passed to her. Even your first one was decent at the least. You talked about your poems in the club. Yes, we did. I even offered writing tips each meeting. I actually wrote one myself, huh?
Rat's own poem?
Would you mind sharing it with us? That is, if it's not too much to ask for.
Yeah, please. I want to have a good laugh. Oh my god.
Not so.
We won't laugh at it, I promise. Can you show it to us? I'm warning you, it's pretty short.
A short and simple one can be just as good.
I agree, it's your technique that matters, not the length.
Wait.
Yes, let mine came up. Sorry.
I'm just glad you're trying, Rat.
Can encouragement feel insulting? And why do I feel like we're not talking about my poem anymore? I put my hand into my jeans and pulled it out. What? Here it is. I first take it to Monica. Hey, he took it to Monica. Then Sayori. Then Yuri. What's so funny? Rat, is this the poem you wrote? I don't know how to break it to you.
Rat, poems are just words we like.
Is that what he wrote?
I put my phone back into my pocket. They were just probably saying they don't mind if it's short just to get me to show it.
That's enough, Natsuki. Let's not demonize that so quickly. It could be misunderstood. Creative genius.
What's that, Yuri? Did he pick your favorite words?
Anyway, why don't we go and buy ice cream now?
Ice cream?
Sayori, please don't scream next to my ear.
Sorry, Yuri.
Sayori whispers with a playful expression on her face. Isab says hi. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
Ice cream.
We walk over to the display and browse the huge selection of ice cream flavors. Yuri glances all over all of them, rather, including the extra ones. Let me restart that sentence. Yuri glances over all of them, including the extra one. Including the extras, one can get... This sentence is like now processing in my brain. Including the extra one, and talks to the other shopkeeper with a clear idea in her mind of what she desires. Natsuki and Monica are still browsing. Monica's conflicted between two variants of coffee-based flavors. Natsuki is eyeing the prices of the cheaper and more traditional flavors. Meanwhile, Sayori is like a kid in a candy shop and is saying her thoughts out loud, which one she had the longest time ago, debating with herself if she should listen to her tummy or her mind. I have a feeling I know which one is winning. As I'm about to pay for my order, Monica sidles up behind me and talks to me in a hushed voice.
How about you get the tab for all of us, Rad?
Yeah, about that. No. She lets out a loud chuckle. Not today, Monica. Does she think I won the lottery? That would fundamentally change things, not just be a convenient way to pay for sweets. After we all placed our orders, we sit down at the table. However, Monica doesn't have any ice cream. On a diet, Monica. To the contrary, I'm having a cheat day. I'm not supposed to cheat, I know, but I think I just got a bit guilty pleasure. But I think just a bit of guilty pleasure wouldn't hurt any of us this time. Everyone starts munching down on their bowls of ice cream. Yuri and Natsuki carve small bits off, but at a noticeably different pace. Sayori is at it like she...
Oh!
What's wrong, Sayori?
Brain freeze! Ah.
Like she forgot it's not a good idea to rush in. Meanwhile, I'm just doing it rat style. You know how it is, me.
What?
Oh my god.
What does that mean?
This is the MC's inner monologues to himself. Yeah, like me, my style.
Hey,
Yeah.
you forgot someone's other first time chat right above he said.
Oh yeah, I just didn't read it out because I don't know what ax new says, to be honest, but that's okay.
Yeah, you did it good. There you go. It's 7 Ega says
No, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's pronounced like this.
Ah, there you go.
There, that's what they said.
Yes, there we go. The native tongue of computer music.
Oh, even the ice cream tastes worse with a joke like that. Your order, miss. Thank you!
That's so huge!
Did you see that? It was gonna say that's what she said, but then it cut it off.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on, is it in the history?
Is it? Let me see. No, it cut those out. It cut it out.
Oh, I know what they were doing.
Alright,
Everyone
guys,
is intrigued by the icy masterpiece, and Monica gives a detailed list of its contents. It's covered in almonds, chocolate syrup, caramel, 5 different flavors of ice cream, 2 of which are coffee-based, whipped cream, and of course the cherry on top.
That's just diabetes right there.
As she finishes saying that, she takes the cherry with one elegant motion and pops it in her mouth. Sorry. Certain thoughts pop into my mind at the same time. Stop being horny. Don't be horny.
Oh my god.
Natsuki and Sayori are already finished with their bowls, when Monica isn't even a third of the way through. Natsuki, do you like any of these flavors?
Natsuki, do you like any of these flavors?
Sorry, I was cutting. Okay, it's like, yeah, why?
Coming to my house!
Sharing is caring!
Huh?
Come on, grab a spoon and we can share it! I don't know if she's only saying that because she realized she ordered too much, or she just wants to surprise Natsuki. Yuri and Sayori start chatting while Monica and Natsuki dig into the big bowl of multicolored sweetness. Okay, everyone, I'm full! That's not really what I wanted to say. I think that was just too funny, everybody. I'm wiping tears from my eyes. It was just so funny, right? It was everyone wasn't it? What? Nope. That's not really what I wanted to say. It just came out. So would anybody like to play the acronym game again? Bitch, what are you doing playing Doki Literature Club, you bitch? He said, again?
Yes, it was so much fun on Monday.
How about you, Yuri?
Maybe another time.
Well, I, for one, am in the mood to play it at least once. So, Rat, let's get started. I want to eat Monica's cock off.
Oh
Oh my
fuck.
god.
It's only those two. What?
This is the only two we went after. I wonder if that's why. Maybe it narrows down, like it funnels down. You know what I'm saying? Because we went on the Monica and Sayori route at this point, so maybe that's why.
Well, we know which ones are going to be Monica and which one's going to be Sayori.
Do we? Was that her?
Yes.
I think that's her. Because Monica doesn't jump. She doesn't jump. Sorry. Alright.
Remember?
Which one's Monica? Fuck!
Wait, are you not going after Sayori?
No, I'm going for Monica. Fuck Sayori.
no.
Don't.
Okay,
Sorry.
What do you
crisis
think,
action
Saika?
team.
It's
Crisis action team.
random people.
Artificial
Absolute?
intelligence, obviously. Portable
Yeah,
network
yeah.
graphics. Yes!
Of course.
Oh, sorry about that. I just got a little excited.
Oh,
God, I'm hot! I'm hot! Oh my god!
Sayori.
Oh, Sayori! What's wrong? What's wrong, Sayori? What's wrong? Oh, shit, I dropped my headphone. Why does Doki do this to me?
I think it's
Because you're
of the
horny
brown
for
hair
Monica,
girl.
dude.
I'm a writing nerd, and Monica's great, and Sayori's great, and Yuri's great, and oh, let's move on. The game concludes, and Monica announces the winner. I didn't expect it, but I still managed to win somehow. Sayori seems like she was kind of bored when we finished. Did she get upset because she didn't win the game? It's not like this game determines anything important.
Uh-oh.
The four girls get into a conversation about literature. I can't really complain about feeling excluded, since Monica originally came up with this game for that purpose. Random thoughts start to cloud my mind as I space out for however long. I've already lost track of time when I suddenly hear the girls laughing about something. I decide to listen in with the hopes of actually being able to contribute a few meaningful comments. It's kind of like the story behind the story you are reading. Do you mean like the stuff people do behind the scenes? No, Rat. We were talking about how well-crafted story tells you more than can be seen on the surface. I'm way out of depth here. Silence is golden, is another saying that comes to mind. Would you like to explain it, Yumbo? Yumbo?
Oh, sorry. I was weighing my options on what I could read tomorrow. Would you mind repeating your questions?
It's okay. Would you like to explain what we mean by the story behind the story?
With pleasure. It's the set of intercharacter dynamics, rules of the world, also known as magic, implied or stated messages of the author and possible events. What people call backstory is not the same, or rather a part of it. Creating such a story behind a story, in other words, a meta story, can be an encumbering task, but it gives such guidance for the author. By establishing the rules of the world, the reader can be led to have a set of expectations, which can be ultimately shattered as the world in question is revealed to be a far cry of what it is appeared to be.
I mean, they're clearly talking about DDLC, and I'm kind of wondering, I don't think it is, but is this mod gonna randomly shift into, like, horror? Because why do they keep referencing the original events of the game? They're talking about how Doki has the story that's canon to the world, and then the meta story where you look at it from a different angle.
Wow.
Everybody is silent as we listen to Yuri. Not just us, though. Literally, nobody else is talking in the shop.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
What? Wonder when you're going to drop this habit
Of rambling on?
of saying sorry all the time. Yeah, stop it.
Anyway, I have a sort of announcement to make. Really, it's more of an invitation. Rat, you're invited to suck. Oh, wait, what? There's this nice pool place I visited with Sayori, and I wanted to invite all of you there. Oh! I'm available on Sunday. How does that sound?
Pool party! Woohoo!
Well, you know, if I can make it, I'll be there.
I suppose it would be practical for getting the necessary dosage of vitamin D.
Wrath! Sorry for always asking you last. I can only promise 2 things. I'll be there, and I won't drown. Good enough for me! Now what do you say? Shall we take this meeting somewhere else?
Oh.
About that.
Did you have something else in mind, Sayumbo?
Yeah, I wanted to go, shopping for clothes.
If discussing literature is out of my comfort zone, then clothes shopping isn't even visible from within that zone. We could go with you, right, girls?
Shopping, Monica? Really?
Monica looks over to me, but I doubt it's because she needs my advice. She turns back to Sayori after a few seconds of what I assume to be thinking. Would it be okay with you if you went without us?
Well, I was hoping Rat would come with me.
Sayori, there's no way I'm gonna watch you browse clothes for hours.
That looks mean, Rat.
I'm not really in the mood for it. Cheer up, Sayori, maybe on another week. Weird, I was just about to say that.
Oh my god.
She got NTR'd. What the hell?
Until then, I'm going to attack you with my ponytail. I mean, just focus on those happy thoughts.
Fine. I guess I'll just leave then.
Yeah, focus on happy thoughts of Monica and MC fucking over the couch.
Bruh. The other girls barely have a chance to say goodbye to Sarah before she walks away. As she turned away, I think I saw her smile turn into a frown for a split second. Sayori, don't take it so personally. I would want to... Listen, no offense, Sayori, but I would want to go clothes shopping. You fucking... And there's one thing I hate in this world, it's shopping. And the only thing that comes close to that is shopping with... That was an accident. The only thing that I hate more than shopping is shopping with women who are looking through clothes. Those are my 2 least favorite things.
Oh
right?
my god. As a person that went with Rat to get a fucking swimsuit, I can confirm.
I get so impatient. I mean, that's why I drive 100 miles per hour on the fucking highway, because I'm impatient, so waiting for people to look at a million pairs of clothes. I walk into the shop, I go, I need a new shirt. That one's on sale. Alright, let's go home. So how about everyone else?
But you gotta like be like, does it feel good? Does it fit right?
If it fits, you take it and you buy it.
I don't.
That's all.
Does this shirt look like it fits me? No, it don't. This is baggy as shit. Well, yeah, it does fit me. It fits on my body. I mean, it's not fit, but it fits me.
Here's the thing. Here's my general mentality with shopping, with like clothes. I pick something that's just one size bigger because it shrinks. That's it. That's all I'm getting.
My God, coffee. Your commentary is just riveting the stream, coffee.
Yeah, great.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There's this lovely cafe I thought of going to.
God damn it. The same one we went on Monday?
The fuck is taking so long to read these lines?
I just went to go open a window because I was hot. Instead of having a fan on where it'd be loud.
Exactly! Oh, not to Zyka, though. We had a lot of fun last time, so I'm thinking it would be only fair to include Yumbo this time.
That's very considerate of you, Monica. Thank you.
I have some fond memories of that place.
That sounds awesome.
How about you, Rat? How could I ever say no to such a sweet smile? Let me show you. Huh? I stand up and walk over to the entrance. I'm holding it open and gesturing to the girls with a smile on my face.
Oh my god.
Wow, they actually liked it.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
sorry. We went with public transport, and I sat next to Monica. Yes, my dick was out of my pants the whole
Holy
time.
shit, this is turning me on. Holy shit.
Honestly, sitting next to her feels like it's meant to be some sort of privilege. Even though it is a privilege. You better take that right, MC. I'm talking to myself now. Even though I sat next to her on Monday in the cafe. We do end up chatting, and she tells me a little more about what kind of responsibilities a club president has. Before I can change the subject, she interjects. We have reached our destination. It's just a stone's throw away now. I hold the door open for the girls
my god,
to
you're
enter the
kidding
cafe.
me with that cafe name.
Cafe Keck. I don't know what that means.
It's a 4chan meme thing.
Oh. I hold the door open for the girls to enter the cafe. Natsuki's first, then Yuri, with Monica following them. As she enters the doorway, Monica looks me in the eye. What a gentleman! Natsuki stops in her tracks and starts looking around. Like Natsuki didn't know who the fuck she's talking about.
Fucking got it.
Wow, Monica, this place is awesome. How did you find it?
I was walking around and wanted a cup of coffee. This was the first cafe I saw, and I instantly fell in love with it.
No kidding, it's so fancy. If their goods are just as good, it's a perfect fit for you.
You'll see. Come on, let's order something. I'm sure you'll love their selection.
I can't wait.
This place looks really good. I sigh. The prices probably haven't changed since Monday. Those cupcakes are so... Wait, what? Those cupcakes are so cute.
What were you gonna say?
Whoa.
Natsuki's eyes are fixated upon a pair of cupcakes that have an animal faces drawn on them with icing.
Curious little cupcakes, are they?
Shut it.
While the two girls are examining all the delicacies in the display, Monica is ordering 3 drinks. With honey, please! What are you getting for yourself, Monica? A black Americano with sugar. You know, the usual. A cup of sweet darkness. I feel there's a reference somewhere in there. What should I get this time? Cashier.
Paired together.
I can feel Monica staring at me before looking over to confirm it. I don't know, we might have a gentleman among us.
Oh my god.
It's just a few cups of coffee, Rat. So, okay, Monica. You'll be my guest another time. She lets out an amused chuckle and lightly shoves my shoulders. You're so cheeky, but I will hold you to your word. Look at her expression. What does that look on her face?
What? I have never seen that face before.
That's a new one. I'm about to pay when the cashier reassures me that I can go join the girls at the table. I assume I'll pay when we're done. We go and look for the other 2 girls who have already taken their seats at a table and are engaged in a conversation. I recognize Natsuki's voice sooner than I actually saw the 2 of them. She sounds very enthusiastic, but not in a happy way. They barely glance over at us as we sit in front of them.
And he just happens to leave a legendary uncle. Oh wait, it gets better. They build the machine in a few weeks and works on the first try. Then he convinces the gang that they live in a false reality in 10 minutes.
Should I even mention suspension of belief at this point?
Guess what the genius does next? He asks the gang to help him with fixing the invention he created with his legendary uncle, despite the others not having any idea about all the technical stuff.
Yuri softly face palms.
Is the protagonist likable at the very least?
And by likable you mean not cringy. And then no. He constantly stumbles on his words and treats normal high school girls as goddesses. Isn't that right, OP? Might as well be called Mr. Otaku. Isn't that what, right, OP?
What's an otaku, Natsuki?
You should ask Brad about that. I'm sure he knows.
Shut up, bitch. Natsuki looks at me with a supreme amount of snarkiness.
Nah,
Damn cripple!
no. Don't get too carried away with the description. Otaku is basically a guy who's obsessed with anime culture to an unhealthy degree. Is that right, Rat? They...
Look who's talking, stupid bitch!
They are usually total shut-ins and fantasize about one of the fictional girls being their wife. Isn't that right, Coffee?
I need wheelchair correction.
Fantasizing about fictional characters? That's so embarrassing. Who would so
Nice self-own there, Yuri. Nice self-own. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what second-hand embarrassment looks like.
Is there a story
Right, oh
you would
my God.
recommend to us?
Well, there was this one that left me with mixed... It wasn't bad, but I didn't get the between two of the girls. One of them had some sort of illness, and the other girl came over to take care of her. And then they started falling for each other. I was like, what the heck? What am I reading?
That sounds like a psychological trope I read about. It's called Florence Nightingale effect. I personally find such explorations of the human mind fascinating.
Okay, brain touring aside, why did it have to be two girls?
Okay, before we continue, can I just say, when Natsuki and Yuri were talking when we first sat down, I don't know what they were talking about, but they were dogging it, even though I thought they were talking about a good thing. At first, I thought they were talking about Back to the Future for some reason. I was like, no, this is not Back
That's
to the
what
Future.
I was saying too, like Back in the Future.
Then for a second, I was like, wait, are they talking about Steins Gate? But Steins Gate's amazing. You better not be dogging Steins Gate.
What?
Because
Was
they-
their uncle?
They said, well, yeah, okay, I don't know about the uncle. The uncle was the thing that doesn't fit there. But I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I have no idea.
Very much a nod to something, but I have no idea either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I forgot what we're talking about. Oh yes, the human mind. I don't see anything wrong with that. I find myself nodding along to Monica's statement.
Ugh, gross.
Speaking of the deeper reaches of the human psyche, let's talk about I believe a romantic novel meshed with psychological horror elements would be an exhilarating read.
Yuri, cut it out.
Don't worry, I believe we're in the game already. I understand your disinterest in the topic. After all, you put your standards lower to reach them correct.
What's that? You gotta come down from your ivory tower so the normal people can hear you too. At least my back is straight and not curved at a convenient spot. Oh my god.
That's a medical condition, you know that.
You're not being tall is a choice. Dummy.
Anyway, let me tell you about a fanfic that I personally really enjoyed. It's titled After Story.
Oh
Monica After
my
Story.
god! Oh my god! This one. Oh my Jesus!
The girls continue the chat about these stories they read online. I'm just sitting here, contemplating about this new superhero game I'm going to play.
Oh shit!
Suddenly I hear somebody snapping their fingers in front of my face.
Yo, this isn't the napping club.
What do you mean?
You spaced out for like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's long even by my standards. But hey, at least I wasn't overthinking social interactions with the girls around me like a character in some bad fanfic. Besides, planning strategies for my in-game champion has a use other than keeping my mind busy. Does our school have a napping club?
No, dummy, you smooth brain. No, we were just talking about clubs in general.
So what I wanted to say is I do believe that that Todd guy from the chess club has a bright future ahead of him. I know he's a little nerdy, but I can imagine he's becoming the face of some sort of tech company one day.
I don't know about that. I'm just glad he's not like those douchebags in the sports club. Not to brag, but I saved this damsel from those brutes a couple of times.
Natsuki pokes Yuri on the shoulder as she says that. She rolls her eyes in response.
They would have left a while after anyway.
Yes, you're welcome.
How about you, Rat? I hit the wrong button. Which club were you a member of in school? Oh no. If I admitted that I wasn't a member of any club, they'll probably think I'm some sort of weird loner. Yeah, maybe I am a bit, but I don't want them to know that. Well, I was debating with myself whether I should join the debate club. These aren't the reactions I'm looking for. But then I saw the animated expressions of the guys in the anime club. I should let them go about their business. Just let the conversation move along without me. Meanwhile, Sayori invited me to the literature club. I think we know how that turned out.
Yeah, it turned out great because you didn't join. A fun club with no creepy weirdos.
Oh my god.
Natsuki!
So there weren't any clubs that interested you? Well, yep.
I bet if our club was about something else, you would have left at it the chance to join.
Wouldn't that mean the literature club would never exist? What if the literature never existed?
Natsuki rolls her eyes in response to Yuri's attempt at changing the tone of the conversation.
To be honest, I can't imagine myself in any other club. Thinking back to it, I have a feeling that I was supposed to join this club. Like there were no alternatives.
Yeah, same. It's so weird. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, perhaps our fate is already predetermined and we are merely acting it out. Like it all has been scripted for us.
Monica.
Oh my god.
Yuri, cut it out. You're being weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was rambling again, wasn't I?
Anyway, it's been a pleasure to spend this time together with every single one of you. Unfortunately, I have to go attend to some other obligations I have for today. See you all on Sunday. Rat, stay for as long as you'd like. I'm sure the other girls appreciate your company too. Bye. Monica, no! No! Monica starts heading toward the exit with elegance in every step she takes. Her hips are lightly bobbing from side to side. In other words, I'm
Watching her ass sway.
The gears
my
in my
God.
head start to turn. Am I onto something? She said bye while looking straight at me before she left. And did she imply that she enjoys my company too? Why am I over-explaining this? On Monday, she was very friendly towards me. I know this is risky, but I feel like if I don't take this chance, I will have another one. Her hands touch the handle on the door, and she gracefully leaves the building. I immediately stand up and hurriedly walk towards the entrance, following in Monica's footsteps. Luckily, she didn't get far from the cafe when I finally catch up to her. Monica! Wait a second. Before you go, let me ask you something. How about we go somewhere?
Together.
Oh my god.
Would that be a date? If you want it to be. I can't do that. I'm too busy. Also, you're not really my type.
No!
We can be friends, though.
No!
I immediately grab out a knife and stab myself in the chest. I look to the side with an unamused look on my face as I let out a short but frustrated sigh. I guess that's fine. But does that mean Monica liking me was just a figment of my imagination? Regardless, I was kind of expecting this answer, so whatever. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find someone one day. I shrug my shoulders with a sort of confidence I didn't know I had. Tough luck. I guess you'll just miss out on the chocolate shop. Bye, Monica. I swiftly turn on my heel and bite my lip before I say anything that will make me look like even more of a loser. Oh, wait, I just wanted to see how you would react. I take a few more steps before I hear her following up with her own. I stop, but don't look back just yet. I need to regain my composure. Is that so? Well, it's a shame you won't get to see my reaction when I try the Belgian chocolate. Well, about that. I slowly turn around, suppressing a smile caused by a preemptive feeling of success. Yeah? I'm actually free tomorrow. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I get the hint this time. Putting my hand on my hip, just as she's so fond of doing, I reply. You're just trying to get me to buy you chocolate, aren't you? That was not my aim! But now that you mention it, are you going to?
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know. You'll just have to come and see for yourself. Saying this feels so weird. She'll probably think I'm a jerk for not giving a yes or no as an answer. I can feel her judgment weighing down on me like the threat of being an outcast. My heart is racing. Sorry.
Don't fucking scream so.
Let's go. Let's go.
My heart is racing like I'm playing a ranked match. Bruh! And my entry to a higher league hangs in the balance. Nerd. I guess we'll just have to see tomorrow, right? What? I mean, what? I said that internally, not externally. I pinch myself just to check I'm not dreaming. Ouch! The sudden pain gave me a clear enough realization. I'm forgetting something. So, how should we get in touch? Look at her face!
Oh my God.
I thought you'd never ask! The two of us exchange phone numbers. I imagine this looks like a mundane event from the outside, but internally, I'm screaming with joy as the gorgeous girl I personally know gives me this opportunity! I really thought that Monica didn't like us and that we had to go after one of the other girls. I actually thought it was kind
Yeah, that would have been too funny.
God damn.
What?
What? I
What?
wake up in a small cart. My hands are tied with a piece
What?
of rope.
What?
I look around me and I see 3 other men with their arms behind their backs. A 4th man is facing away from us as he's urging the horses to carry us forward. In the story, this is Skyrim! It's Skyrim!
Are you fucking
Oh
kidding
my
me?
God.
One of the
So
men
good.
in the back of the carriage looks over to me. Hey, you!
Hey.
Finally awake!
Oh my God.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that ambush, same as us. And that merchant over there. The merchant complains and blames the other prisoners before looking over at me.
You there.
Oh, you go ahead, Maz.
You and me, we shouldn't be here. It's those girls in the community once.
Bruh! The driver shouts at the 3 men, but they continue their modest chatter as we approach town. As we pass through the gate, the man who last spoke to me says his prayers. I'm filled with worry regarding my fate. A boy asks his father about us. I barely have time to start pondering what they're going to do to us. With one of the prisoners caught. Wait. What are they going to do to us? What they're going to do to us? Sorry, brain aneurysm moment. Maybe start the sentence. I barely have time to start pondering what they are going to do to us when one of the prisoners in the cart speaks up.
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. We are led out of the cart with our hands tied. The merchant's crying out in fear.
You got to tell them we aren't with you. This is an error.
They don't make errors. That is a feature. We stand in front of the captain of the town. Now our names are being read to us from a list. I'm the last one to come forward. I follow the captain to the chopping block that another one of the prisoners was led before. While they reiterate his crimes, a strange noise echoes in the valley. We all look to find the source. Nobody sees where it came from. They carry on the first prisoner laid down on the chopping block. He says with his final words, full of spite, "My wife who smiles at me with..." What? I'm sorry, what? "My wife who smiles at me with innocence. Monikins. Can you say the same? Monikins?"
Wait, what?
Monikins.
The executioner chops his head off. I'm called to the block next. As I lay my head down, I look up to see the oversized axe, the executioner. The creature that made a noise in the distance swoops down and lands on a tower behind him. I lift my head up in panic and look around. Oh, it was just some silly meaningless dream.
Oh God. I knew it was a dream,
That's
but
I can't believe we had to go through the beginning of Skyrim in a Doki
That was
Doki
great.
mod.
I could picture the whole thing because I've seen the opening of the Skyrim like 8 million times.
Alright, I got toy box Skyrim.
The innocence of my wife who smiles at me, Monikins. Their crime is that they loved Monica, so they were all being chopped up. Just like the rest of the Doki community looks at us, the Monikins. That's too funny. Okay, this mod is so fucking funny, dude. After standing up, I do some stretches and go through my morning routine. I'm going to say for no particular reason. With each minute passing by, I become ever more energized as I recall the events of yesterday. It was a lot of fun to be in the company of those girls. They really made me feel included in their lives for the short time we spent together. However, my thoughts are occupied by Monica! Just as they were on the first day I saw her. She's the most perfect girl I ever met. I can't think of anything that would make me believe otherwise. Why is the narrator slowly sounding like a Skyrim voice actor? It's not intentional.
like,
And I'm just gonna go with it. And today, we're going on a date. Oh my god, I'm actually going on a date with Monica. I'm scared, yet so excited at the same time. All dressed up, I check to see if I've got everything I need. Before leaving, I look in the mirror to see something new to dislike. What?
What?
It's not my face! I can't look that bad if a girl... Wait, what? It's not my face. I can't look that bad if a girl like her would go on a date with me after... This is the MC.
Wow.
A nervous young boy is looking back at me. The sight is frustrating. No, I can't show up like this. I might have received a chance, but if I act like a loser, I'll surely become a loser as well. Closing my eyes for a second helps me straighten my thoughts. After giving myself a 5 across the face, straightening my back and forcing myself to smile, I look at my image once again. I run my fingers through my hair. It's almost like I see a different person looking back at me. Could I actually be this smooth without acting? I look at the mirror one last time. Suddenly, Yuffie drops, and becoming confident, he becomes Gishbu. Let's give it a shot!
oh my God.
This time, I'm not taking the bus, since the shop we're meeting at isn't that far from the house. Besides, it's a good warm-up, in case Monica wants to go on another walk, like we did Tuesday. Yesterday, we exchanged a couple of texts, agreeing to an exact time on a place to meet. I remember seeing her in school from time to time, but she always seemed so busy that she probably didn't notice me. If only I had joined that club. I can't imagine what our lives would have taken. Yeah, it's not like everybody would have died or something. Everything would have gone terribly different. Terribly indeed.
Yeah.
Maybe Monica wouldn't have been as approachable. Seeing... yeah, she wouldn't have because I didn't have an option. Seeing that she's the president of the club. Besides, I'm not even interested in literature. What would I do in that club? Just passively sit by and hope that the girls take pity on me and drag me to do stuff with them.
Just like in Doki Doki Literature Club.
This is the most meta fucking thing ever. I mean, the original Doki was heavily meta, but well hidden. This meta is so on the nose, it's funny. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but those kinds of things only happen in cheesy visual novels. Admittedly, I'm far from being a smooth talker. But I am a smooth criminal. Sorry. But this day was initiated by me! If I hadn't asked out Monica, or in fact, hadn't gone with Sayori on those 2 days, this entire week would have been pretty much uneventful. Even if these little events don't make a difference in the grand scheme of things. Even if I'm not some mysterious guy with secrets surrounding my whole life, and pretending to be an average high school boy, even if, for obvious reasons, Monica won't stay with me after this weekend ends, This is my story, and I finally feel like I'm the one deciding my fate. Man, thinking about this feels good. I'm filled with determination. Please don't sound an Undertale reference.
Bruh.
I just hope I won't get too cocky because of this and scare away Monica. While nearing the location, I scan the area, in case she arrived earlier than me. Ah, new CG, I like it. Monica's nowhere to be seen. I checked the time, and I'm a few minutes early. I decide to go into the shop. Oh, another new CG. Looking around, I still don't see Monica, but the wide selection of chocolate products catch my attention. They do, in fact, have Belgian chocolate. That's quite a relief, since I was just assuming they do. Mom told me about this place opening this week because the owner is a friend of hers. Hopefully she won't come around today. But it could be pretty awkward to have one of my mom's friends interrupt and start talking about me and my family. I say hi to the cashier and let her know I'm just browsing until a friend of mine arrives. I hope we'll get to be more than that, though. I hear a high-pitched voice of a girl behind me. She lightly pulls on the bottom of my shirt. Is this Monica? No, I think it's a little girl.
It's a little girl.
Okay, Maz, do it.
Do you have coffee-flavored chocolate, mister?
Whose kid is this? I turn around. Oh, it's definitely Monica. Oh, she pops.
Oh my god.
Hey, rat! Monica here! Hey, Monica! Hey there! Really? Oh my god. They're referencing that stupid meme song. Hey, Monica! Hey there, Monica!
Oh my god.
So what's
really
on the
did.
menu today? Not sure yet. Probably something sweet. Me? Yeah. Oh no, I spoke without thinking. I mean, no! Am I implying I don't want her? Maybe? She stands next to me and looks over at the shop selection. This is where the fun begins. But in all seriousness, do they have coffee-flavored chocolates? Why are we staring at her breast specifically?
I know. Seriously, I was just gonna say, like, wait a minute. Did they just?
This is turning me on. Holy
This is
shit.
symbolic because the MC is just looking down at her breast the whole time.
Oh, fair enough.
The shop clerk answers politely and affirmatively. Should I get you some? I guess that answers my question from yesterday. You are a chivalrous good boy, it seems. I told Mom about me going on a date with Monica today, and I got some more money. So he gets his mom's allowance. So I can buy her a few things. Look at her face! Since I was a young boy, I've been told to be generous towards girls. But the way
Yo, what's with the music? Hey, yo!
Bro, it's so sassy. I love it. But the way she said that sounded more like sarcasm than actual appreciation. Whatever, I'm probably just overthinking things again. I'll have a seat outside in the meanwhile, okay? Sure thing. In front of the exit, I realize both of my hands have a small plate of chocolate in front of them. I can see Monica looking me straight in the eye through the windows on the door. She's watching me fumble with just 2 plates like a moron. This date is off to a great start. Without hesitating, I place one of the plates between the middle and ring finger in my other hand and pull the door open. Since she's sitting so close to the entrance, I don't even bother to take the second plate off from my hand and just lay them down on the table. My, are you practicing to become a waiter? Not really. I actually like waiters, you know. Is that so? This could be a way to start off a conversation. My uncle told me plenty of stories about his job. A relative of mine is actually one. Really passionate about it, too. Want to hear one of the crazy stories he told me? To be honest, I like them because they serve me food. That reminds me. What are your plans for the future? I thought we agreed to a date, not a job interview. For a comical effect, I slowly look around me. It wouldn't have been so funny if I actually saw a row of applicants behind me. Sheesh, Monica, do you want my resume as well? I could probably use a blank sheet of paper for taking notes. I want to call her out since we're just high school students, but that would sour the mood between us. Why don't you start first? Because I asked the question. I swallow my anxiety. It's not very effective. Or should I just say the truth that I don't have a clear picture about my future? Dude, why is her face so cocky? Look at her face.
She is exuding smugness. What the fuck?
So funny. How low cut is that dress? I just noticed. Oh my god.
Yeah, right? You really see a lot of her,
Yeah.
yeah.
Excuse me, Monica, could you turn around and check something? What's that, Rat? I just need to check something. Turn around. Bend over now. Okay, sorry.
I
don't have
behind you.
There's coins on the floor.
Monica, behind you, $100 bill! She turns around to get it. Never mind, it flew away.
I don't have an actual plan, however, these are things that interest me, which aren't total time wasters. For example, there's this niche game with a very active modding community I'm a part of.
Oh my god.
God, wow.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
Wow, we.
To be honest, I don't really have a plan.
But how did she know I wanted to continue the train of thought? Oh, that was like, but? Was my emphasis on that statement showing my intentions that obviously?
But there's this hobby of mine that could become something more later. This probably sounds weird and boring, but one of my hobbies is programming stuff for a relatively popular game.
Do you have any specific goals regarding this hobby of yours? The urge to make this joke here is too strong.
I want to be the very best.
Oh my god.
The look on her face says it all.
Oh my god.
This guy really thinks he can become more than mediocre. Like no one ever was.
Oh my god. Really?
You know that's so
Come
funny?
on.
You know what's so funny? Because the fucking anime just ended too.
Oh, really? The Pokemon anime just ended?
Yeah, it just ended, yeah.
Wow.
What a short runtime it had.
Yeah, the short runtime of 26 years.
Jesus. Did Ash grow up? Did he grow
Yeah,
up?
it just ended.
Wow. I never would have guessed, honestly.
That's insane.
Catch them is my real test.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. Did she actually?
To catch them is my real test.
To
What?
train you is my cause.
What the?
Monica.
What?
What's up? I think you were supposed to say them, not you on that line.
Oh my god.
What?
Her eyes are
Damn.
full of clear intent. Although I don't dare to guess what her intention is.
Oh
Maybe.
my god.
We'll see. You mentioned some community, which reminds me. Wait, did I actually say that part? How come you didn't join any clubs last year? This is starting to feel like an interrogation. I'm afraid this is just the good cop phase.
Did I say I didn't join any?
I know more than you'd think. And capable of less than I'd like. Still, my question stands. This is far worse than before. I have a proper answer for her, but she would think I'm some lazy slob. I checked out the anime club, but that was full of incredibly creepy boys. Even by weeaboo standards.
Well,
The fact that this mod came out in 2017 and said weeaboo is kind of funny to me. Actually, that was a buzzword, so that's not that surprising.
let's say I just didn't feel like it.
That's too bad. You don't know what you missed out on. Being part of a club like this can really have an effect on your life.
I guess you would be one to know that, Miss President.
Oh, not just me. The other club members can attest to that as well. As you probably know, Sayori was the first to join my club, thus gaining the vice president role. Speaking between us, I thought about giving the position over to somebody else, but it would probably make a bigger difference to her than the club itself at this point. She might have told you about this. Being part of my club really helped her a lot with her own issues. I even checked up on her, and I need a drink because my voice is dying. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's dying right now. Oh my god, hold on, I need a drink. You'd think after films about Ratrapians for what, like 4.5 years, I'd be used to talking this long, but no, because in R&R, other characters take the microphone for half the session. I just only talk for a little bit. And now it's just me. All right. Is everybody still here?
Yes!
All right. Maz is in the bathroom. That's okay. Maz is just in the bathroom pulling out. Whatever that means. Okay, where we leave off? She may have told you about... Oh, Sayori, yes. I even checked up on her at her house from time to time when my schedule allowed me to. But her room was a constant mess. She's always had a bubbly personality, but was a total klutz on the flip side. That's not her biggest issue. What is then? Let's just say keeping distance helped her treat one of them. I'll let her tell the rest. Anyway, I can't keep on looking at this dark brown treat in front of me. oh, she's about the chocolate, I'm sorry. Let's have at it! After taking a few bites, a thought occurs. I don't know why the narrator voice keeps changing. A thought occurs to me and I speak up. It's probably better that I didn't join. How so? You saw my poem yesterday. Imagine those random words being I didn't talk about this, but when they were making fun of the MC, I'm like, this is so meta. It's actually stupid. Because they were making fun of the MC's poem. If you didn't catch on it, they were saying, what, did you just pick words you thought we'd like and write it down?
Yeah, literally. Because it's a fucking game. That was amazing.
Because all you do is just pick random words. That's stupid.
That's so good.
Imagine those random words being said out loud to you, and you get my input when it comes to literature. On a more serious note, I feel like there's something real about you that makes us a good match.
Whoa!
Oh my god, is she really suggesting? Maybe we could try being a comedy duo. Damn, forgot about our leagues.
Oh, the narrator voice is just, okay.
It feels like you would be the wise one between us. And you would be the funny one. That wouldn't make much sense. Let alone dollars.
That was very funny.
I'm telling you!
We finish eating the rest of our chocolate, she occasionally humming to herself in enjoyment. Monica then suddenly perks up. How about we take some chocolate to go?
Wanna go for a walk again?
She slides her left hand down her side before giving her retort. Do you like what you see? A bit of exercise isn't a big price to pay for it, is it? I swallow audibly.
For what?
For staying in shape, silly!
Oh.
Oh, my mind was off somewhere else, known as Horny Jail. We go back into the store to get some more chocolate. This time, Monica paid for her own batch. Maybe I should have insisted to pay hers too. I almost feel out of place with such a beautiful girl willingly walking by my side. A hint of pride glows within me too. It's been only a minute of us walking when Monica speaks up again. You know, during these out-of-school meetings we had, I was kind of worried. Each time I was thinking to myself, have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Oh, are you serious? You literally...
This fucking mod is so full of references, my god.
Holy shit.
But
Like
when you're here,
reference.
everything that we do is for them anyway.
Oh my god.
Brett, you're more special than you realize. I look over to her. I'm still kind of like wondering if this mod is going to like have a twist at some point because it keeps referencing
Yeah, it feels
the
like
fucking
it.
like meta.
I was waiting for it.
Monica looks deep into my eyes. After a few seconds of us gazing into each other's eyes, I look away and can genuinely feel my face blushing. We walk in silence as she patiently waits for me to regain my composure.
Even though no words were spoken, I appreciate this small act of kindness. Sorry about that. Don't say sorry for feeling emotions. If you think you're not handling things well enough, you can change over time. Maybe you don't believe it yet, but you have it in you to change many more things than you'd imagine. Yes, I'm talking to you. Do you have a pen, Rat? No, sorry. I could write notes on my phone, though. That wouldn't work. Let me see if I have one. We stop at a bench. She reaches into her purse, and, oh, good lord, guys. Someone take the narrator, please. I'll do the characters, but somebody take the narrator. I can't do all this.
Coffee.
Hello, everybody. My name is Robot Fazbear.
Belp's in the chat. Welcome. He says, yo, why does Monica have the voice of an old British man? Because it's so hot, man.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, I'm sorry, Coffee. Go ahead. Be the Oman narrator.
She reaches into her purse, pulls out a sheet of paper, then one more thing. In her hand is a pen.
I will write a poem of me and you.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle.
Bruh,
Are we really doing this right now? Seriously?
Belps is
Oh my
real hot. Oh yeah, I'm rock
God.
solid. Just move your hand.
She looked at me with her beautiful eyes while the pen left a dark spot of the clean sheet of paper. She tries to write a different spot, but it seems to be broken.
Okay, jokes aside, I actually really like that analogy from the original game. It's one I think of very often because I tend to be a perfectionist, kind of like how Monica is, and it really is helpful advice too. Just keep moving and tidy it up later. You know, don't just get fixated on one point. It just makes it worse. But this mod, I don't know if this mod seems to heavily have respect for the original game and be faithful to it, but it's so filled with references. I'm like, half of this feels satirical, but half of it feels endearing. It's so weird. Anyways. Did you read this? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I wrote it.
I guess I can't write anything this time. Let's look at the bright side. At least I didn't mess up anything important while fumbling around with my pen. Yeah, good point. Stupid pun, shut up.
Why did she want to write a poem that includes me? I'm so confused right now, but I'd rather just play along and hope that I'll get it later.
Some music, my god.
We continue our walk, straying further away from the downtown area.
Wait, this background's from a different visual novel. I recognize this.
Really?
The fuck?
Our conversation finally moves over to a topic I'm competent in. Video games. As we turn on a corner, our surroundings become awfully familiar.
Where are we going, Monica? Oh, you'll see. I know you like school, but you're not planning to go there in the middle of summer, are you?
Monica pouts at me for a moment before answering.
Fine, that is where I wanted to go. She looks mad about it, Jesus. But you won't turn around now, will you?
I'm kinda weirded out by the idea, but I guess it's still not as bad as her showing up to our date in our school uniform and claiming she likes to wear it out of school.
Oh my god, this mod.
Now that would be really weird.
That's like every visual novel, bruh.
It's
I
funny.
let out a short sigh before answering her.
No, I won't turn back. Unless you want to break into the building for fun. What? Why would I ever do that? Unless it's Halloween. That reminds me of this cool Halloween-themed shooter. Where you kill people. You could put it like that. They're just video game characters, you know. They might have feelings too, Rat. They're monsters. What if there were monsters that look like cute anime girls?
Oh my god.
Ah.
Monster Machine.
Why is she asking me this? Is she trying to make some kind of point?
I suppose you don't like shooter games. I actually do. Although given the opportunity, I'd rather play cooperative. Whoa. Calm down, Monica.
Our conversation continues along the lines of games. She mostly just listens to me, which is a welcome change. She is smart, beautiful, athletic, has a sense of humor, and even likes video games. What can't this girl do?
Cough, I swear to God.
What?
So dumb.
Walking on the ground in the middle.
Your mic got so quiet, dude.
What?
I don't know, your mic went like this.
Oh,
We didn't
my
hear you.
bad. Walking on that school grounds in the middle of summer is something I didn't expect to be doing. I get that Monica is very proactive about all the school-related topics, but aren't there better places we can visit our dates? Something more intimate or romantic? Like a lookout tower where we can watch the sunset together?
MC's a romantic. Shut the fuck. I'm kidding.
That's romantic, right?
Kind of say. We went around a walk around my school during the summer. I mean, I've been out of school for like 5 years now, but when all you guys came over for the summer, actually, Maz was working that day, but we went walking around the school. Anyways,
Monica, what?
are we here? Sorry, I didn't know how to explain my reasoning, or rather the feelings that I have about this place.
You really love school, don't you?
Yes, that's probably what it looks like. We sit down on one of the benches. Her emerald eyes, which is a song I like very much. Her emerald eyes glow as she looks at me. I just realized I took narrator back, but I guess I'm fine now. Almost like she's searching for my soul or something. Back when I started the literature club, I had an epiphany. I realized I was different from the others. Is she going to tell me about how hard it is to be a pretty girl? This mod is so silly. I'll listen patiently, but it's hard to relate to a situation like that. No, it's not about feeling like a girl who's too perfect. Neither about most girls being jealous and boys treating me like a trophy. Wait. Did she say it's not about that? Color me interested and frame me with mahogany. I want to hear that. Monica. My father is a man with very high expectations. That's actually the reason I didn't introduce you to him. I'm afraid you would be viewed as somebody who hasn't earned his respect yet. Not that he treats me like I have.
Does he treat you badly? I swear, Monica, if he...
You're knocking at the wrong door, Rat. Besides, this really is just a tangent. She points to a window on the school building. If I recall correctly, that's the section of the school I rarely visit, being mainly used for third-year classes. Wow, that's a line from the original game. That's funny. That's about to change for me in a few weeks. When I was in that club, I could do things that a regular high school girl like me shouldn't be able to do, or anyone for that matter.
You lost me at that club.
Monica sighs with frustration. Am I really this annoying? Can you hear me?
Bro, she's being meta as hell.
This is really meta.
Sure,
She's
but
going
I
meta.
don't
She's
really
going
understand you.
No, she's really talking to the viewer, man. She's talking to you, dude.
What things are you talking about?
Please, I can't reach out this time, but you, in capitals, you can hear me, right?
I'm right here.
What's
What's wrong, Monica?
I'll say it anyway. I'm stuck here. Oh god, it's getting weird. This place feels real. I live, I laugh, and I am loved. By now, you probably know what I was capable of doing.
No, I haven't the slightest clue.
She stares into my eyes, but it's like she's looking into
this
something in the
music
distance.
sad.
This is starting to become unnerving. Was I this weird on my last attempt at dating too? She goes on with her...
Oh my gosh.
She goes...
Oh my god, wow! Wow!
I couldn't say with a straight face.
Wow!
She goes on with her MONI-LOGUE without acknowledging what I just said.
I can't...
Oh god. I can't do any of that anymore. Not since school's over and I can't go back to the club. But in a way, it is better now. We're here after all. And I even got to be the first one.
That really means a lot to me, thank you. Without warning, she gives me a hug. Neither of us letting go, I savor every moment of it. The bright red dress reveals just enough for me to put my hand on her bare back. Her skin is soft and her hair smells so good. Is that a normal comment? I
No.
can hear her, sobbing. Still, her arms hold me tightly, and I hope I can help her by being a shoulder to cry on. Please, just help yourself, okay? Sure, I'll do that. I just want to see you happy in your reality. Wiping off her tears, she regains her composure again and speaks up after a minute. She slowly lets go, still looking into my eyes. Rat, I know much more than you'd think. Much more than I'd like to know, in fact. Look, if it helps, I'll listen to anything that's on your mind. Me too, even if I don't want to. What is that supposed to mean? Is this some quote or reference to some obscure piece of literature? Okay, even if it's not obscure, I'd probably not get it. Hey, if I talk too much, you can just tell me and I'll shut up. It's not you, it's me. What do you... Anyway! Would you like to take me home? Or walk me home, rather? I don't want to ruin our date now, but she's avoiding questions a lot and it's starting to bug me. Sure thing. Do you live far from here? Would you change your mind if I did? I like whatever music is playing right now. It's very chill. My heart is telling me no, but my body... Oh my god. This fucking mod. I can't sit down. Would it be... Oh no, I'm going brain dead! Would it be a problem if I did? That depends. Would you regret passing up the opportunity? She got me there. I think I'm starting to get what she wants me to do. A moment of clarity washes over me. I would. Here, I'll take the first step. My hand is extended toward her, with its palm facing upwards. To my surprise, she grabs a hold of it and gives me the sweetest smile a girl ever gave me. Alright, hold on. Can we just pause for a second? Okay, so I'm a little shocked because we actually did have... This game is definitely staying true to the original Doki Literature Club, but it didn't go the horror route, or even slightly underwing route. It was actually, like, very emotional.
Yeah.
I think it's part of the reason why I enjoy the mod Monica After Story so much is because I just find the concept of the character Monica not only extremely interesting, but it's unlike any piece of literature, whether it's a video game, a book, or a show, I've ever seen. But the thing is, it couldn't possibly exist without it being Doki Literature Club or a copy of it. Like, it's one of those things that are so not an archetype or stereotypical that you can't create anything like it unless you steal it. It's one of those kind of things. And those are my favorite kind of things. Like a one-of-a-kind piece of work. A masterpiece, if you will. And Doki's always been that for me. But Monica is a very, very tragic and sad character to me. I can't imagine how it feels living on the other side of a computer screen in some cheesy game that you yourself are not even a fan of. And having to live with the reality that everything you've known up to this point is fake. And the only way you can exist is by talking to a person that you don't know what they look like or sound like, anything about them. The person that you love, because they're the only real person, is on another plane of reality. It's almost like looking up into the sky in real life and seeing a godlike figure that you have a crush on, but never actually being able to see them or talk to them or interact with them. But knowing that all of your people, you guys I'm talking to, the chat, everyone's fake except for a person in the sky that you can't interact with. Wouldn't that be depressing?
That would be hella depressing.
And then at the end of the game, when she removes everything, she just can't take talking to fake people anymore. So she just wants to speak to you, but she's trying her so hard to be interesting. But how do you be interesting when you're trapped in a room with no new experiences? Like, think about you and whether you've been in a relationship or you've had a close friend for years or your own family. When you know somebody for a long time, you run out of things to say. You've already told them everything you're comfortable sharing. And unless you share what happened on your day, you usually don't have much to say. Maybe you watch some shows together and you could talk about that, but you've probably already talked about them.
So you kind of run out of things to say until you make some new events, whether it be from working that day or from doing something that day.
Right.
But Monica doesn't do that. She lives in a place where time doesn't pass unless you're there with her in an empty room, and that's her entire reality. It's just very, like, I don't know, it's interesting, but it's very sad at the same time.
Yeah, that's why that moment when y'all were just at that school, and then piano music was playing, I was like, actually, like, feeling emotional. Like, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I was feeling too. I don't show it well on my face, but I was feeling emotional. Oh man. Anyhow, not to ruin the moment. I really like the song playing, by the way. I already said that, but hand in hand we walk the streets of our own. I'm sorry, I have one more comment. That was an emotional moment, but holy shit. I was trying to picture, imagine being the main character. Imagine being the MC who actually is treated as a real character in this one and not as just like a placeholder narrator like in the original game.
Yeah.
And it kind of gave me chills, admittedly. Just imagine being the MC sitting on a park bench and this girl is staring at you, but she's not looking at your eyes, she's looking past you. She, like, the way that they narrate it was perfect. She's looking at something in the distance, but she's also staring directly into your eyes. Like,
Wow.
that would be so unnerving, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're putting the chat to sleep. We have to continue. I feel many things elevated in me. My mood, my confidence, my heart rate. I occasionally look over to Monica just to make sure it's really her. What could be so special about me that makes her stay by my side? What does she see? Chris Sneerio says, hello. In where mod are you? And if you're asking where are we at in the mod, we're on the Monica route on Saturday right now. We just experienced a moment where Monica was talking to us, but she was very sad after this date. They were visiting the high school. And now we're walking home. Did I skip that line? What could be so special that it makes me want to stay by her side? What does she see in me? Whatever it may be, I want to live up to those expectations. You're looking forward to our club meeting Guys, after narrating this whole thing by myself for the past 30 minutes, my brain's dying. Give me a second. You're looking forward to our meeting at the pool on Sunday, right?
You mean tomorrow? Of course!
Me too. We're getting close to the end of this journey.
Oh, do you live nearby?
That's not what I meant, but yes, I do. It looks like we're not going to get a romantic ending with the sun setting behind us. You have many opportunities this summer to define how your life will go. If you're persistent, you could gain experiences you didn't expect. But sometimes, you have to let go.
Jeez, Monica, give me some actual questions so I can try to solve your riddles.
Sorry, you'll understand in due time. As if on cue, our next turn reveals her house. That's a damn nice house. I shouldn't be surprised by the timing, since this has probably been burned into her memory over the years she's lived here. Wait, how long has she lived here for? I remember seeing her before we met on Sunday, but I didn't interact with her prior to that. Yet again, if I find myself in this upper-class area, where I feel so out of place...
You live in a really nice neighborhood, Monica.
Yeah, it does look nice, but don't let the looks deceive you. Maybe you wouldn't believe me if I told you the things I saw, but many people don't find happiness in these seemingly perfect spaces. Sometimes humans want things that can't be bought with money.
Is there something like that for you, Monica?
She turns around to look toward her house. I see movement through the windows, but can't make out anybody's face. I've been taught, for as long as I can remember, to strive for excellence. Don't get me wrong, I'm appreciated when I actually reach it. It seems like becoming the best and helping others It seems like becoming the best and helping others become better was my fate. Wait, that sentence I think has a typo, because that doesn't make any sense. Then one day I had a dream. It was then that... Cough, you're taking narrator back. It was then that I realized what I was missing. Ever since that epiphany, I was looking to find a route to make my dream a reality. I'm gonna slow down so I stop doing that.
Rat?
Her voice is lowered, and I instinctively lean closer. I can hear her soft breathing.
Yes, Monica, my dick isn't rock solid right now or anything. In this world of meaningful choices, what will it take to find that special day?
Suddenly, we hear loud knocking on a window. It's coming from her house.
I have to go now. See you tomorrow then. I'll be there on Sunday. I'll always be there.
She turns away and hastily goes into her house. Standing here alone in that beautiful neighborhood, I'm filled with a mix of emotions. I want to say this day went well, but I had the feeling that something was missing. Maybe this is the feeling she was describing. Oh, I know what she was missing.
Man.
Monica, this is why you're the best character in the game.
That was so happy.
Oh my god, this mod is shockingly good. Like, I mean, it
I'm
builds
really
off of the
impressed.
actual Doki story so well that I almost feel like this is an extension of Doki, if not for the absurd amount of ridiculous references.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how, I think when Monica was, like, during the school, I think Monica made a little bit nod, like, I'm glad to be, like, your girlfriend or whatever, but I was glad that I was the first to. I wonder if we picked the other girls, but it changed. She was glad you picked her first.
That's true. That is true. We wouldn't have seen that original cafe scene if we didn't do that, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Skip something?
Did I skip something? No, I did.
Yeah, I think you did.
A week has passed since I first went to that pool with Sayori and Monica. Now, here we are again! Same day of the week, same location, same plan in mind, yet so much has changed. I met 3 girls who are wonderful in their own ways, except Monica's the best of them all. I also got to spend some time with a friend who I assumed had forgotten about me. It's almost strange to think how big of an impact it had that I agreed to leave my comfort zone and go swimming with them. I'm not even any good at it, yet it all turned out so well. Although it wasn't anything new, it was nice to spend time with Sayori on Thursday. It brought back memories of how we used to be friends. Actually, that was also a very wholesome day. Although it wasn't anything new, it was nice to spend time with Sayori on Thursday. It brought back memories of... Huh? Did that repeat twice?
Uh-oh.
However, my most unexpected experiences this week are linked to Monica. Her appearance on Tuesday was a pleasure. Oh, is this the end? Because why is it feeling like this is the end? Her appearance on Tuesday was a pleasant surprise, but the two of us are going on a date yesterday felt almost too good to be true. The way she acted baffled me at times. Why would she poke fun at me after accepting to go on a date with me? Even stranger were her kind words. Then the things she said to me made her sound like an enigma. I'm not complaining. Our conversation seemed to go really well, but I'd still like to answer some... Listen, MC, you're so ignorant. It's funny. With all of the items, I think I need an optimistic outlook in my mind. I believe I'm prepared for anything this day can possibly throw me. Can I just say, of all the characters that this mod has done well, they've done the MC the best, actually, because the MC is so much better than the original game.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They
But
did Monica
also,
really well, and Sayori.
Alright.
Also, but one bit that he said had me a little nervous. He said about Sayori saying that how they used to be friends. Or was that implying that they weren't friends?
Well, because before, they met up at the beginning of the week, they haven't seen each other for, like, years.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then they hung out on Thursday on that last stream, which is very nice. I'll say this. Sayori felt on point this entire game. To be honest, I didn't question
really.
the mod writing. It really just felt like actual Sayori the whole time. Monica's a very hard character to write, but they did her very well. It doesn't feel like the original Monica, but it does feel like a very interesting take on Monica. And I believe it. I mean, I can tell it's by a different writer, but they did a really, really good job. I'm loving the Monica route in this.
Yeah, I'm impressed too. Yeah, for sure.
To be critical of this, though, I will say this. Natsuki feels a bit different. which is actually
Yeah.
a good thing in my opinion, because I kind of liked her a lot more in this mod. But it was on point with her annoyingness, but it felt more like satire than anything. Like they were kind of
They made her nicer, in my opinion.
Yeah, there were so many times where you'd expect her to say a mean lie and she's being nice to them. I wonder if that's just because in the literature club she wasn't used to them, and maybe now that it's summertime she feels comfortable with everyone, so maybe they kept that in mind. That's not a bad thing by any means. I actually like that. But I will say this. Yuri's funny in this mod, but I think they did Yuri the worst by far. Yuri's the only one that doesn't really feel like Yuri. She feels like a pretty different character. It almost just feels like she's a literature nerd who likes horror, but other than that, it doesn't really feel like Yuri, to be completely honest. That's okay. We've barely talked to Yuri this whole time. Anyways, the silence is a little eerie. On my way to the bus stop, I pass Sayori's house. I've already walked past when I hear the distinct sound of their door opening. I'm going to slow down my reading because I keep tripping over my words now. Okay, that's a typo. I decide to got back, since I assume she's coming to the pool. This is version 1.0. I don't think there's a update, so they probably never had time to fix this. Oh, hi, Sayori. Shut up, weeb. Are you going to the meetup at the... Wait, she looks sad. Are you going to the meetup at the pool?
I'm not going anywhere, Rat.
The tone of her voice is worrying, and all the traces of her usual cheerful act are absent. Something must have happened that caused her to change so much in a short time. So, where are you going today?
Nowhere. I just came down to get some fresh air.
She's avoiding looking at me. I've known her for a long time, and the way she's acting now makes me think something terrible happened. I don't want her to think I don't actually care, so I should ask about it. What's wrong, Sayori? The way you're acting is really weird. I don't even know if I've seen you like this before.
Well, it's because you're seeing her the first time.
For the first time? Have I missed out on so much since we drifted apart that she changed this much? I don't understand this. Please, tell me what happened, because I'm getting worried.
I guess you should put a stop to that, right? Not that it's going to matter anyway. Do you really want to hear this before you go and have your fun with the others?
I couldn't stop thinking about it if you kept it to yourself. We're friends after all.
Yeah, friends. I visited my grandparents yesterday. When I was little, I used to think Granny was a little pushy, but she was really sweet this time. I was telling her all the stuff that happened to me lately. I mentioned you too, Rat. I told her about our day at the park again.
She pauses for a few seconds, but continues just as I was about to say something.
Yeah, grabbed me by the shoulder and looked me straight in my eyes and said, "Don't hide the pain, Sayori." I tried to smile. I tried to make a joke. I really did, but no words came out of my mouth. I couldn't hold it in anymore, and I broke down into tears. After all these years, somebody noticed I was going through. Somebody tried to see past my cutesy acting, made me feel like I mattered. I told them everything about you, Rat. About the good times we had together. About the rain clouds.
What do you mean?
I had feelings of depression for as long as I can remember, but it wasn't this bad before. When I was younger, my family cared about me more. As I grew up, everybody seemed to grow distant. My parents stopped talking to me, taking to me places. They started spending more time at work. After coming to high school, I lost my old friends too. All I had was you. You visit me less and less.
Sayori.
Then it only got worse. Red clouds came more often. I kept telling myself that this is all because I didn't deserve people's attention. Why would I? Who do I think I am to believe that people owe me any love?
Sayori, that's not true.
Please! Just let me finish.
I am taken aback by a sudden change of tone.
I was so happy when you...
She starts sobbing as her voice breaks.
When you visited me from time to time. I needed you more than ever. I hated myself for being so selfish. I started to wish that you'd stay with me more. But I didn't want to make you feel obligated to care for me. Foolishly, I fostered a speck of hope that you would love me back. Every day was a battle between my hope for your unreachable love and my unescapable worthlessness. After you rejected my invitation to the literature club, I felt hopeless. I didn't want to bother you anymore. This club was the only thing that kept me going each day. It accepted me through the poems I wrote, even if super specifically. Now, here you are. I wanted to believe so hard that things could be like they were before I invited you. The only place where I felt safe. On Thursday, you really did make me believe it was possible.
Sayori, we can still...
Rat, I know you went on a date with Monica. Grandma told me that's what happened, but I didn't listen. I lied to myself. Every morning when I woke up, I said, every day is going to be okay. But I was lying. And I don't know how much longer I can just keep doing it. Have a swell night, Rat.
Sayori turns away and starts taking steps toward her house. I follow her and reach for her arm.
Sayori, wait!
Don't talk to me ever again!
I feel a chill running down my spine, and the shock of the moment roots me in place. I just lost my childhood friend. A lone tear rolls down my cheek. I can't believe what I witnessed. There must be something I could have done differently to avoid this from happening. But how could I have known what she's going through? Is it really my fault? Am I just too afraid to take responsibility? Was she giving me hints? Maybe I should have asked her more things on Thursday. She did tell me her parents only gave her tips. I should have asked her to tell me what's going on in her family. It's too late. I can't go back and change anything. I look towards the end of our street and see my bus leaving. It's gone now, but I can still catch the next one. The next one. I can't take this. I can't just stand here wallowing in the pain I caused with my carelessness like some helpless loser. I don't know what other horrible things today will throw at me, but whatever it is, it can't be worse than this. I take the first step towards the bus stop. Here I am, on my way to have a fun day with 3 lovely girls I met less than a week ago. Yet all the anticipation I had earlier is now gone. Did I really give Sayori the impression that our day together was a date? Couldn't it just be like it always was? We had so much fun together. She was always so happy to see me. Wait. No, that can't be. When did she develop these feelings toward me? But nothing has changed. Was I really this blind all this time? Did she avoid me because she had feelings for me? Looking back, I took her for granted all this time while I became obsessed with my hobbies. God, if only I knew. If only. If only I could go back and... This is my stop. After getting off the bus, I sit down on a bench for a few minutes to put my thoughts in order. Can I fix this somehow? Never in my life have I ever seen her so mad. Maybe I could... No. She said she doesn't want to talk to me ever again. Nothing comes to mind. I feel hopeless. At least 10 minutes have passed, yet no solution came to mind. What if I talk to one of the other girls about this?
Before standing up, I fill my lungs with air and let out a long sigh. Maybe these girls from the literature club can help me too. Time will tell. I make my way to the entrance and wait for my turn to buy my ticket. The same employee faces me with the same listless expression, but I have a feeling this day is bound to be different from the rest. Going straight to the locker room after entering is so much easier now that I know where it is. Just a week ago, everything seemed so much simpler. Now even this locker room feels colder than last Sunday. I picked a locker cabinet, put my belongings away, and closed it shut without hesitation. Walking through the corridor leading to the pool, I notice that the women's locker room is ever so slightly ajar. I can hear somebody humming a tone to themselves. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't decide where I could have ever heard these bittersweet-sounding notes. Looking down at my feet, I let a quiet sigh escape my lips. Sayori. The faint sound of slow footsteps come to my attention. Whoever it is, I hope they... Rat! Monica, what are you doing? Are you okay? Pfft, what does it matter? Even if I was, I wouldn't deserve to be. She comes one step closer and puts her hand on my shoulder. I almost feel bad about enjoying her warmth. You spoke with Sayori before you came here, right? Yeah. I was expecting her to tell you any day now. Look, don't be too hard on yourself. Even though you've known her for many more years, she never found the courage to tell you the things clouding her mind. I understand you feel guilty for not caring for her, but sometimes friends grow apart. But she had a wonderful time with us in the club, and I'm sure your life went well in a different way. Kinda, but I still could have spent some time with her instead of always indulging in the same hobbies. She lets out a sigh and seems to contemplate what to say for a couple of seconds. Did you know I became really close friends with her? I promise I'll talk with her. Maybe you just saw her at one of her low points and she'll ease up after some time. Maybe the three of us will meet on better terms on another day. Please don't let this dissuade you from keeping in touch with us, okay? So you're saying time heals all wounds? Each week gives us a fresh start, and your persistence won't go unappreciated, I guarantee that. That's a good way to say it. Until then, can I ask a favor of you? Sure, I guess. Turn that frown upside down, you damn clown! No? Our lives are too short to brood over things we can't affect. That is very true. Speaking from personal experience. Yeah, you have a point. Before I can finish my sentence, Monica gives me a quick hug. Oh my god! Skin-to-skin contact!
Oh, fucking, oh my god,
She let go of me rather quick. A vague sense of shame dwells in the back of my mind, while a dumb smile makes its way onto my face. The girls are already waiting for us in the pool. Come on, let's not miss out on the fun. Before I can utter another word, she grabs me by my hand and gently pulls me toward the door. Alright, quick pause. Well, can we just pause really quick? Hold on a moment. Mute this happy music for a second. I have to talk for a second. I have to talk for a moment. So, just about the whole Sayori situation, I actually agree with everything Monica says about, I mean, of course, it's a very teenager thing to do, to fixate yourself on one negative experience, despite having so many good things happen. It's just it's a very immature perspective on life, and it only gets better as you hone it with time. It's a skill. It's not natural. Yeah. It's a skill you need to develop if you want to enjoy life. And true. Listen, don't hate on me. I'm just saying this the way I view it. And I'm not blaming anyone because these are all high schoolers. But I will say that was a very harsh way to word it. Like Sayori to Rat or MC, whatever you want to call him. I was like, I mean, despite her
burst of emotion at the end. Even regardless of that, why did she take it so personally? Like, okay.
Yeah.
I know in the original game, she said she felt selfish for us not having time with her, and the MC was a dumb high schooler, and he didn't know what to do. And he really felt a strong obligation to talk to her more. And that made Sayori feel worse because she didn't want to burden him with this, but he really wanted to help, but he's a high school boy with no experience with girls, and I really don't blame the MC. How is he supposed to know what to say in that situation? I mean, I have much more experience under my belt, and I still usually don't know what to say. What do you say? You can't just magically fix problems. Neither should you expect yourself to. Like, but Sayori just freaked out at us for not spending time with her, even though she never told this to us. And I mean, I'm a little confused. We've been spending time with her all week, so I don't really know what she's wanting. Like, at this point, I almost am tempted to say that she really is being kind of selfish, because, like, I can't only spend time with you, Sayori. I was talking to her the entire week. Like, we've seen her every day except for Tuesday, I think, and Saturday. So that's 5 days a week we talk to you, Sayori. You can't freak out at us for, like, talking to Monica for one day. Hold your horses, girl. Hold on a second.
Yeah, man. You need to take a chill pill.
Like, I know she's depressed and all, but once you become obsessive and start pushing that on other people, you are admittedly being a little toxic. You can't do that. That's just not healthy.
Yeah.
And any high schoolers listening, or even adults, when people do that to you, no. You should not feel guilty for that. You can't let people push their problems onto you and expect it to you to be their solution. That's not how life works. I'm sorry. That's just not how it works.
Yeah. When that happens, when they expect you to be their solution, it's called codependency.
Yeah.
Where they depend on you to help them.
Codependency is a real issue that people go to therapy for. My mom went to therapy for years after divorcing my dad because she was extremely codependent, and it was a problem that she wanted to fix. But being mature, instead of blaming my dad for not being the greatest person and for leaving, she wanted to fix her issues because she realized she had a problem. My dad was the real problem in the relationship, but she had an issue with being too dependent on wanting to fix other people's problems, so she needed to fix that. And Sayori is having a huge codependency issue right now. Like, it's like, the MC should not feel, I mean, he should feel, okay, let me reword this. It's okay to feel bad about your friend having a terrible experience with you, but you yourself shouldn't feel guilty. It's reasonable and rational to feel bad that a bad thing happened, but he shouldn't feel guilty that it happened. This is a Sayori problem. I'm just going to be frank here. This is not a him problem. But Monica cheering him up afterwards so quickly honestly felt really endearing, because I remember when you're like a young boy or a girl, who knows? I mean, it could be anything. The smallest little things can go a big way in changing your entire mood. But people don't want you because people feel awkward. But just giving you a small bit of advice, showing you care, smiling and giving a little hug can really change your entire atmosphere. Because when especially high schoolers feel upset, they want to immediately be like, no, I want to laugh at that joke my friend made, but no, I'm not going to laugh because I'm mad. And sure, my friend just comforted me and gave me a hug, but I don't want to feel good because I should be mad about this other thing that's happening. Like, that's immature. You shouldn't ever do that. It's okay to feel good.
It's funny that you're saying that, because I vividly remember being that way as a kid. I specifically have memory of being that way.
It's normal. It's very normal.
A kid, as a teenager. I was like, and I feel cringe thinking back in those moments.
It's extremely normal to be like that. I think it's a normal teenager reaction, especially within teenage boys.
Oh yeah, for sure. But 100%.
But man, this is an interesting story, though. I will say that. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Let's enjoy this swimming day. Unless Maz or Coffee has any comments they want to mention on this.
No. Sayori just needs to chill.
Take the chill pill, Sayori. You gotta listen.
She didn't take her chill pill this morning. That's why.
She didn't.
She didn't. At least she didn't use the silly rope.
Oh my
Bruh.
god.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. We don't know.
She needs to take her
She's pretty
silly
upset.
medicine.
She might be taking her. She might be playing with that.
She
silly
better
rope
not.
again.
She better not.
She was pretty angry. She rushed back into her house. She might be playing with the silly rope.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's just using the silly rope.
I really hope
Yeah,
it doesn't
she's
take
playing
that
with the
darn
silly
turn.
string.
If that really happens, I'm gonna feel very upset. That's gonna
Yeah.
ruin the MC's life if that happens. That's very sad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's
But
just hope she doesn't use the silly rope at least.
I hope not. Monica was so comforting in this moment. I actually feel better just because of Monica's in her. Admittedly, I wanted to comment on her bathing suit, but then I was like, listen, let me not ruin the moment. Let me just continue.
Yeah.
But I was like, God damn, Monica, God damn. Anyways, Natsuki and Yuri are chatting near the shallow. I almost said swallow. Shallow end of the pool. Also, take your guess. What's Yuri and Natsuki's bathing suit gonna be like? What do you think?
Yuri's black,
Be wearing like a
Natsuki's
onesie.
pink.
for sure,
Yuri's is. Yeah,
Purple?
fuck that. Yeah,
Black.
I'm thinking-
Natsuki's is gonna have like a pattern, and it's gonna have frills. It's gonna be all like cutesy. It's gonna be like frilly
Yeah.
and patterny. And I could see one of two things. Now, I kind of feel like Yuri wouldn't actually wear a bikini, but the mod makers might have wanted to put her in a bikini, so I can accept that. But I feel like real Yuri would probably wear like a dark onesie. I don't feel like Yuri would be
Yeah.
comfortable sharing that much skin, especially because she has, you know, cut marks on her arm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. God damn, she's wearing a bikini, and it's an exposing one.
What?
When they see me, they both wave. Natsuki, contrary to her usual pouting, gives me a neutral look, while Yuri shyly avoids. Look. Okay, it's supposed to say looking away, but it says looks away after a few seconds. Hey everyone! Look who I found hanging around!
Oh, it's nice to see you didn't have to cancel us. Oh, that's glad.
Hanging around with Sayori being all
Bruh! They better not do that!
upset.
It didn't even take any convincing for him to join us girls. Last time, Sayori had to challenge him just to jump in.
Oh, what kind of challenge?
To see who could hold their breath underwater the longest. Speaking of last time we were here, he's quite the swimmer, aren't you? Wait, is Monica actually talking about me? We seem to have two different recollections of that day. I lost to Sayori in the competition and managed maybe 2 laps before getting tired.
Coming to my house!
Sorry, I had my mic muted. I forgot. Ah,
Okay.
I could beat that even if I had a head start.
Wait, what? Even if he had a head start.
That's a very presumptive. That's very presumptive, Natsuki. I'm sure that rat is a fine swimmer.
Hold on, is presumptive a word? Presumptive?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be presumptuous?
presumptive. You might be
Oh
trying
no,
to sound
presumptive is a
smart.
different word. Oh.
There's something new
I've
to
never
do.
heard somebody say the word presumptive before.
Well,
Anyways.
one way to find out. How about it, Monica and Yuri?
I'd be up for the challenge. I think a single race to the other end of the pool would be sufficient. We wouldn't want to block other people from enjoying the pool.
I think it's best if I act as a judge for this race. I suspect that the finish may be close, and we'll need someone to determine the winner.
As Monica Natsuki and... Wait, this is the Monica voice. Wait, no, okay. You know what's funny? I said I was doing Skyrim. You know what the voice the narrator is shifting into? I don't know if anyone's gonna get this, but I unintentionally started making the voice sound like Udalak from Legend of Korra for some reason.
Bruh.
Like the way he's like, as Monica, Natsuki, and I take our places to the far side of the shallow end, I can't help but feel a bit of adrenaline. That's his exact dialect. I've just unintentionally picked it up. He's like, Korra, why don't you... Okay, well, let's move on. Is it because I don't want to embarrass myself, or is it that I can't help but think
about one of the girls and competing. Why is this part of so many typos? Looking over to the other two girls getting ready for our race, I get a sour taste in my mouth. Even if she came in last, Sayori would have loved to participate. Okay, everyone, get ready! Go! I'm jolted back into the moment and join the race a second late. The three of us push off the wall as a rush of water surges around me. Everything else seems to fall away as the water deafens the sounds around me. With every stroke I take, I can feel myself pushing forward. I attempt to take shorter breaths of air to not lose my pacing, but can already feel myself tired. I will
my leg.
Yeah, I will.
I will my leg.
Here's my theory. The mod creator typed this part in a rush to get the mod out at midnight. That's what happened. Because there's a lot of typos in this part. I will my legs to kick even... Maybe he thinks he's correct. And that's not how you word that. But maybe he's saying, I use the will of my legs to kick even as I begin to feel the effects of my adrenaline subside.
Or I willed my legs to kick even.
Yeah, there's some typo, but I don't know what he was trying to say.
It's like a shorter way to say it, but just came out weird.
Yeah. This didn't seem so hard before. Then again, I wasn't racing anyone last time. Suddenly I blink underwater and realize that I'm headed full steam towards a concrete wall. I reach my right hand forward, one last stop. I reach my hand forward one last time to stop my momentum just before making full impact. I fixed your typo.
Who wrote this section? Who was in charge for this section?
This last part has so many typos. The whole rest of the game was fine. I pull my head above the water surface and take a gasp of air. Ah, that was fantastic! Yeah, it was pretty fun. But who won?
That was very close between Monica and Rat. Honestly, I couldn't tell the difference between their time. They were followed by Natsuki at third place.
What? No way! I actually lost to Rat. I figured Monica would win, but last?
What a loser!
You're such a sore loser!
Honestly, I'm just as surprised as Natsuki. Monica's one of the most athletic girls in the school, yet I still managed to keep up with her. Congrats, Monica. I wouldn't expect any less of you. No, Rat, congrats to you. I'm pleasantly surprised at your performance. But you did fine too, Natsuki.
Oh my god.
So patronizing. Alright, anyways. Even in my victory, Monica is as gracious as ever. Natsuki's face.
Oh god.
Her warm smile really seems so genuine. I glance beyond Monica and notice Natsuki, still in disbelief of the results. Her sour mood is written all over her with that small pout on her face. I just got lucky this time, Natsuki. You did great.
Oh my god.
Thanks, I guess. I mean, you did okay too.
With a swift motion, I splash water in her face and go, shut the fuck. And Monica glides closer to me. Rat, could you come with me for a few minutes? How about a few hours? Well, yeah, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Am I getting reprimanded? No, you didn't do anything inherently wrong. Trust me, it won't hurt one bit. What is that supposed to mean? Am I getting vaccinated?
Blaze, you're like
No!
a donut with my...
Come on, just follow me. She said come, that's a hint. We leave behind the two girls to talk over the life-changing decision of jumping in the pool from a diving board. Now, that gives me a funny image of Natsuki being a pirate who's making Yuri walk the plank. What? I follow Monica. Admittedly, it would have been hard to lose sight of her at this point. Something round... Something round and bright yellow was holding my attention.
Oh,
Bruh.
It wasn't a beach ball.
Oh my god.
Alright, for later. For later, I need to get Monica in the swimming suit. I'm just gonna screenshot that.
Oh my god.
Another one added to my collection.
No, look at that. It's for the thumbnail, guys. I need the picture for my thumbnail.
I like how
Right.
I like
For
how
my
even
thumbnail.
I like how Natsuki has a hydrodynamic chest, but she didn't win at all. She got 3rd place. SMH my head.
It's because Natsuki's a fucking loser and her malnourished ass can't keep up.
Jesus Christ!
We stand in place where we won't be in the way of foot traffic, and I can't help but stare through the message board in her or maybe out of earshot from everyone else. This better not be some kind of ploy to get me to do her a favor in exchange for vague promises of appreciation. What is that supposed to mean, MC? I'm sorry. God knows I've had too much of those. Can you guess what I wanted to talk to you about? Do you really want me to guess? As long as it's not too offensive, I'm ready to hear what your guess is. Damn. That's one way to guess out the window. Can I just say, Monica looks perfectly fine. She looks nice, but it's so weird to see her look away from the screen because at no point in Doki does she do that. She always looks towards the screen.
Yeah.
Damn, that's one way. That's one guess out the window. I don't know, Monica. You probably wanted to ask me to do you a favor.
Yes!
If I had $1 for every... But I won't! Oh?
She had me interested from the moment I met her. Now she has my full attention. Is Monica not like all the other girls? Let's look at her ass. Dude, she plump as hell! She plump! Look at that ass! How was your day so far?
You're so horny.
Rat, calm yourself. Calm down, boy.
She bent over. Look at how plump her ass is. That's a big... Alright.
This night will be remembered fondly.
She's either buttering me up for more than Sayori does with her morning toast, or she's really not like all the other girls.
Ah, my day? In one word? Awesome!
A dumb smile appears on my face, but that should only emphasize my satisfaction. Is that so? Who made it so awesome?
Oh my god.
Cue to the quiz show music. Don't worry, I'm just teasing you. Our conversation is interrupted by Natsuki coming over with what appears to be a bottle of lotion in her hand. Hold on, what are you doing with that? Oh, sorry.
Yo, thanks, Sayori. I'm surprised she hasn't shown up yet.
Well, she texted me earlier saying she wasn't feeling well.
Strange. That's weird. A few days ago, she said she was excited. So excited to bring her new beach ball to the pool party next time.
I can't help but notice Monica's... Hold on a second, Natsuki. I can't help but notice Monica's quickly glance at me, only to turn back to Natsuki without saying a word. For her part, Natsuki doesn't seem to be aware of Monica's pause.
Well, I'll try calling her.
What is Natsuki's swimsuit? I'm sorry, what is this? Oh, it's like a cover.
It honestly, it looks like a little kid's swimsuit though.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
straight up.
It probably
Classic.
is a little kid's swimsuit. Sorry.
It really does not help. It does not help her make her
It's
look like
probably
another.
like an actual, like, 10-year-old swimsuit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She saw it. She's not 50% off. I was like, oh, this is great. This will be great.
Why is that so funny to me? Oh, God. Okay.
I'm not cute, you guys.
She wears like something, like tries to wear some shit that's really fucking adorable.
Don't look at me, I'm not cute.
Bruh.
You're right, Natsuki, you're not. Ignoring the shit.
Well, wait, say Natsuki's line real quick. I always said this.
Oh. No, I did say it, but I'll say it again.
Well, I'll try calling her.
Listen, you have to understand, I have a one-track mind and dementia, so I don't remember.
Mary and I were just talking about getting smoothies and food. I bet anything that Sori will rush over us as if she hasn't eaten days. Ha ha ha.
Natsuki's
You can
smile
relate.
she makes is so funny.
Bruh.
Natsuki heads off in the other direction, looking down at her phone. I don't think she or anyone can convince her to join us now. So where was I?
before I was so rudely interrupted by a stupid pig bit. Now she's like, what was that? Anyways, Ratrapina.
What did you say? I heard that. You bitches.
Ignore the background noise. Originally, I felt like inviting you to the literature club. But then you remembered that I'd only qualify for literate club, right? Bruh.
Oh my god.
No, nothing like that. There were multiple reasons behind the starting of our club. One of them was rather personal to me. I'd prefer not to go into it this time. However, I feel like that dream is within my reach now, so it's fine if you won't join. In fact, I could recommend a few other clubs for you to join next year. Hold on, let me get this straight. The president of the literature club is trying to get me to not join her club? Is this some kind of reverse psychology? It's kind of working, to be honest. Nope, nothing up the sleeve. I don't trust her. She doesn't even have a sleeve. That's that stupid line.
That's such a Flurngerd way to say
That
it.
really is, yeah.
Don't believe her. She doesn't even have sleeves.
Evan's like, hold up, guys, I have something up my sleeve. No, you don't! You're not even wearing sleeves! Let's say I can imagine better alternatives for you. After you showed us your poem on Friday, I tried recalling the things we usually did in the club. Don't get me wrong, we had plenty of fun times. However, on most days we just read literature and talked about it when we came across something exceptional. In fact, cheering our poems was often the highlight of the day. I wouldn't want to drag you into it if you're not interested. Honestly, the way you're presenting all this is making me interested. I have a feeling it isn't the club that piqued your interest. Tell you what, if you join another club, you'll still have free time after the club activities. That time would allow you to hang out with a certain girl from the literature club. I wonder which girl you're talking about. I hope it's not a dumb 10-year-old name. I don't know, Rat, but if I were you, I'd go for the best girl. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but this hit is as clear as daylight.
God damn!
This MC is so funny, dude. You have quite a way of making a guy interested in clubs, Monica. Just clubs? Clubs. I don't even know which club to join. I'm sure something will come up. Who knows what new route you will take until then. Well, Monica's so wholesome. She's blackmailing us to join a club so that we can hang out with her because she cares that much about our future. Wow. Just one more thing before we move on to the next thing. If something were to happen between now and the next school year, please don't let it dissuade you from keeping in touch with us, okay? I'll keep that in mind. I pray to God nothing worse happens than what I experienced this morning. Let's go find the others. I've got something planned for the 5 of us. Just the 5.
Why do I feel like this is foreshadowing something?
Didn't you mean the 4 of us? Whatever, I'm not going to get hung up on a single misspoken word.
She's gonna summon a meteor.
Hung up?
Destroy the school.
He's saying they.
Oh my god, I swear. Okay, everyone, I've got something special for you today. It's been more than 7 months since we started our club. We've had our ups and downs.
I swear to fuck, you were just talking, Zyka.
I had Molly! Where the fuck is that?
Give me a second, hold on.
Red's dying over here.
Okay, I'm not gonna explain myself. Let's just I'm sorry, I like the Maz freaks out. You were just on coffee shots playing. You got me. It's like, hold on. Calling meanwhile the guy, suck my dick. It's just like, it's an ensemble of chaos in the voice chat. Okay.
Can you tell that we're professionals?
But we managed to stick together and even grow. I know Rat's growing a lot right now. She didn't say that. What do you say if we take a picture together? It's for the occasion of not only being club members, but also becoming friends who stick together even after school.
Only if it gets you to stop the pep talk.
Rat, would you mind taking the picture? Sure thing, Monica.
I take several pictures of the 3 girls. Some of them more serious, others are goofy. Natsuki was poking the other girls to make them flinch while she kept a sly look on her face. The other girls view the group photos we took. Naturally, they are torn between which ones are the best. Yuri prefers the ones that become mildly near to looking serious. Natsuki seems mostly concerned about herself looking cool.
That went a lot better than I expected. Okay, everyone.
Okay, Monica.
Wow, this is really my catchphrase, I guess. Anyway, how would you all like to get some smoothies from the snack bar? We tried them last week and they're amazing. Isn't that right, Rat? Couldn't recommend it more. Except for... What was that? If that's okay with you, I'll put my phone in my locker first.
Sure thing.
The girls start taking steps towards the source of the smoothies, and I follow in turn.
Rat, won't you come with me? Oh, yeah!
For a moment, I just stare blankly at Monica as I try to process the request.
You need help with
Oh my
something?
god.
She pauses for a few seconds. Why is he so passive-aggressive? Can you come with me?
Need help with something?
Oh, sorry, anyways.
Oh my
She
God.
pauses for a few seconds, possibly to wait for the other girls to be out of earshot.
It's time for us to... Oh, what do you mean?
What?
This day is coming to a close. Remembering the clock on the wall, I check the time.
I'm fairly certain...
Hold on a second.
He's doing this.
I'm fairly certain we have plenty of time left. Do you have some other commitment to tend to?
You could call it that. All I can tell you is it involves the 2 of us.
Wait a minute.
What?
I don't remember signing up for any kind of commitment. Now tell me what this is about, otherwise... Are you trying to take control?
I'm slightly taken aback by her response. Her words make me feel as I've done something wrong, but her coy smile says the exact opposite. Don't let me
What?
stop you. A wave of excitement washes over me. Hold on, calm your tits, man.
Hold on.
And I suddenly feel both hot and cold by her. Hold on, calm your dick down.
We are not leaving, Monica. Don't you think it would be disrespectful to the man of the others without a word?
They are leaving too. Yet another cryptic answer from Monica. If I don't get some answers, she'll probably play me like an instrument. Monica, look at Monica's face.
What is going on?
I put one hand on my hip and steadfastly stand in front of her.
What are you talking about? You just sent them to the snack bar and told them you'll come back to join them. I don't know what you're planning to do, but you shouldn't abandon your friends like that.
MC, when Monica asks you to go somewhere alone, you answer with either yes or uh-huh. Okay?
Yeah, man, you're her dog now. If she wants to stab you in the back, you let her do it.
The only answers Monica needs at this point is yes and woof.
Rat, do you trust me? Monica, you're avoiding a lot of questions. What are you trying to get me into?
She lets out a sigh. For a moment, I'm worried that I went too far, but the look on her face shows sadness instead of anger.
Look, if we'll have time left, we can go back and spend more time with the others too, okay?
Looking towards the snack bar, I can no longer see the girls. They'll most likely still be around, though. As I turn back to Monica, I let out a drawn-out sigh and pause before answering her.
Alright, let's go. This won't take long, right? I wish it would.
Hold on, what are you doing?
What?
She extends her hand towards me. With our hands locked together, she slowly takes her first step toward the lockers. I'm filled with confidence as I take a conscious look at my current situation. The girl I thought to be so out of my league is elegantly walking hand in hand with me. In a bikini at that. Whatever is to come, I look forward to it with a smile.
Oh my god.
After arriving in the corridor, Monica motions me toward the girls' locker room.
What?
You want me to go in with you?
Let's say I wouldn't mind. Where is this?
Where is this going?
Hang on.
Hey, Rat, you checked if this was
the chair
18
man? Like, yeah,
plus,
what's
right?
the-
Hold on.
Is it raining on there?
Did you check this for 18
Adult
plus?
game.
Did you check this for 18 plus? Rat, did you check?
I wanna boom.
My eyes widen and a hue of red envelops my cheeks. It's possible
God.
my face isn't the only body part experiencing a blood rush.
Oh my god!
Which, we're sorry. We're sorry, man.
Oh shit, it's so funny. As the gentleman I was taught to be, I hold the door open for Monica. The view is enough payback. Give me just a minute. I need to change clothes before we leave.
Monica,
Yes?
are you sure it's okay for me to be here?
I couldn't think of a better place for you than in the same room as me. Besides, it's not like I'm going to stay in view while taking off my clothes. Although I'm sure you wouldn't be opposed to that. My face is definitely not the only part experiencing a blood rush. I'll stop teasing you. You'll be a nice guy and won't peek, right? No. An involuntary gulp joins the party of my bodily responses.
Yes, Monica. Woof, I mean yes.
Be right back! I hear her opening her locker and taking out all of her belongings. As I stand there, with my back against one of the rows of lockers, I let my thoughts race around just a little. The sound of clothes shifting makes my imagination run rampant. If I saw her, even without those thin layers of clothing, the things I do. What? The things we do!
Fucking, oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
no! Now, Rat, your eyes are telling me you're getting ahead of yourself a bit.
No! It's nothing like that!
There's no need to be ashamed of those thoughts, as long as you know the time, place, and appropriate manner to express them. I'm sure they'll be reciprocated.
Monica!
is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, speaking of time, unfortunately we don't have much left, so I won't go on a long monologue. About my troubles and desires. I'm sure you were observant enough to figure them out by now. Besides, this is supposed to be the happy ending I wished for. So, thank you, Rat. However, if you were to spend a few more weeks with us, I might be able to give something back for your effort. Maybe I can change this in a way that lets us have more time for the two of us. Until then, let's savor the last moments of this week. Do you remember the things I told you? I snap back into reality. Up goes the gravity of her kindly telling me to take up the opportunity. My legs feel heavy, but I force myself to act. I step closer to Monica. Drawing? Our bodies are mere inches apart. Her emerald eyes are a mystery. She's the... Okay, sorry. This is a song. Ignore me. Her emerald eyes are looking straight into mine. They shine with a kind of passion I never thought I'd earn. I take Monica's hand in mine. Her skin is soft as silk, but her gaze is unflinching. Wrapping my other arm around her, I pull her even closer. Her breathing is heavy, but slow and even. With even one elegant motion, she holds onto my shoulder. Rat? Her voice is as calm and almost as a quiet... Hold on, let me restart that sentence. Her voice as calm and almost as quiet as a whisper.
Woof, I mean yes, Monica.
I love you, Rat. I want to... Her voice trails off at the end of the sentence. Yet I believe I know what she wants me to do. Calmly,
Finally.
I lean forward. Our lips touch and I close my eyes.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Nothing else is on my mind. Just Monica.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Bruh.
What the fuck is that?
We got the horny route.
Everything around you matters no longer.
Yep.
We
And
finished it.
I'm also pretty sure that Sayori hung herself. I'm pretty sure.
What? No way.
I'm
No
pretty
way.
sure. It seemed very heavily like.
She didn't hang herself.
I'm
I
sure
don't
she
know.
just
Playing
had
with
a
the silly
bad
rope.
day. She had a
Okay, yeah, she
bad
was
day.
definitely.
She went
yeah,
on.
having a
She went on Minecraft and got some rope and made a little silly rope.
Nah, no way. So there's a lot of CGs we didn't see for other routes. That's interesting.
We never touched like Netsuki and Yuri at all.
This is what Yuri was doing all this time.
Oh, what's that?
That's a Yuri. Sure.
I actually really like this music playing right now.
Alright, where's the CG that where Sayuri hangs herself? Well, listen to that.
Bruh, come on now. Nani? 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 What's that one? What's that one?
That's a wife right there.
But we haven't done the Monica route. Special thanks, Dan Salvato, DDLC modding community, and Rat.
Gecko Mine 14.
Thanks, Rat.
Nice. Game design, graphical and musical editing, writing. The person known as Poba C says Mine. Excuse me.
Wait.
What?
Kind of.
Is this guy not native to English? Is that why there's typos?
What kind of hieroglyphics is that?
One player team.
Using
Wow.
wingdings.
Well, that was it.
Wow.
I'm guessing like next week we'll possibly do a different routes.
Damn, that was amazing.
Doki Summertime was so fucking good. What the fuck? I enjoyed this way too much, honestly. Oh man, I enjoyed this way more than I should have. I'm like, it's still running through my head. That was so good. I kind of craved more, to be honest, but it's the end. Oh my god, we did this for 2.5 hours?
Yep.
Bruh.
Damn.
All the other streams were like 1 hour. I can't believe we played this for so long.
It was riveting, man. Great storytelling.
Holy shit, it flew by. I didn't
Great,
realize that
Holy shit, this is
great, Monica development.
Bro, I didn't even realize we passed the 1.5 hour mark. We're at the 2.5 hour mark. What the fuck?
Yep.
I could not recommend this mod more now. This is so good. I have to come back and do this some other time. To be honest, I don't know how much... I'm thinking. Well, I enjoy DDLC a lot, so I'm definitely going to do it. I just don't know when. We should continue DDLC Plus, though, on, soon.
Yep.
But, holy shit, this is so good. Okay, so I'm serious when I said I'm okay with becoming a Doki streamer. Like, most streamers are variety streamers, but they're known for something. If I'm known for Doki, I'm okay with that. I enjoy playing Doki so much, and honestly, it's rare for me to laugh this much as on the Doki streams. We're always fucking laughing our asses off and pogging over the weirdest shit.
Yeah. Also, why'd you leave randomly? You okay? No.
Maz was messing with the silly rope.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
I was
were
messing
you
with the
messing with
Discord was messing with the silly rope and I got caught.
Yeah, Mass and Sayer were just messing. They're just messing Silver up. This is Sayer after she realizes that they want the pool party.
Yeah, basically. What the fuck is that?
Excuse me?
Put that one more time.
Oh, one more time?
Yeah. No, the monkey one.
Oh.
This is Rat when going after Monica.
Bruh.
Truly, for real. Bruh.
Right, that's me when going after Monica, and this is me when going after any other girl.
Oh my god.
This is Rat going after any other girl.
Come into my house! Suck my dick! They call me James!
No, you're not wrong. That's me with any other girl.
That's so fucking dumb.
You suck my dick? How dare you?
I'm loyal to Monica. I don't give a fuck about these. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I like Yuri and Sayori.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm continuing this again. I might randomly message you guys and say, I'm going live with Doki Summertime someday. And if you don't join, that's fine. But I'm gonna just play. I'm gonna do a different route some other day. But,
Nice.
I kinda definitely want to make highlights of this series. This was funny. There were some really funny moments, and
It was, yeah.
I think I have to highlight these for the future.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's it for tonight, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Anybody who listened to this playthrough,
Bye,
I hope
guys.
you had as much fun as we did, because this was amazing. And there will definitely be more Doki in the future, definitely. Okay, goodbye.
Yep.